Hi guys, it's Laura Richardson with Hunter Rowe Real Estate, and I am here with my good friend Talisa Brown. She is going to give us a little bit of information on the Santa letters. We are going to get into how she came up with this idea, just about the trip itself, and just why she does this out of the goodness of her heart. So, Talisa, do you want to tell everybody just a little bit about who you are and how you wound up in Alaska?
Yeah, so I met the wonderful Laura Richardson while teaching at Pine Hollow. It was actually my first year teaching. And she was just an amazing person to work with. So anyways, I decided to move to Alaska randomly, sort of. And after getting up here, I realized that I kind of wanted a way to be able to keep in touch with some of my people in North Carolina that I wouldn't necessarily talk to all the time. Laura and her family being one of them, and then a couple other amazing people that I work with, and they all have young children. And so I thought it would be a great idea to have them send letters, that they created for their kids from Santa, because I do have the North Pole up here with me in Alaska. I don't know. So I never had letters from Santa as a kid either, so I thought it would be cool and to have them postmarked from the North Pole. So that's what I do. I drive up every sometime after Thanksgiving, usually the beginning of December, and drive up to the North Pole, which is right outside Fairbanks. It's kind of like a suburb community of Fairbanks, and it's about 6 hours from where I live because I'm right outside Anchorage. So I drive up there, drop the letters in the mailbox, and drive back.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely don't think a lot of people realize that it's a 6-hour haul for you, that Alaska is literally that big. So when you first moved to Alaska, did you know that there was a North Pole Alaska, or is that something that they tell you on the plane ride in? How did you find this out?
I think I just kind of knew there was a North Pole. I don't know if anybody specifically told me. And there is a much easier way to do this. I don't actually have to drive to Fairbanks myself. They have little mailboxes around different stores here where I live that they, I guess, go to. It says letters to Santa. I've never quite figured out how that works, but I think there's an easier way to do this, but I like to drive there myself and put them in the mailbox myself.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. No, I know that you like to be hands-on in the process. So something that you had asked a lot of folks is when they finally get their letters are to post videos or photos and kind of tag you in it so that you can see the end process. Because is this why you do this? Just to bring cheer and joy, especially right now?
It is. Well, and I think that's, ridiculously important right now for people to have little things that bring them joy. And while kids may not care that something's postmarked from the North Pole, it's, I think, something cool to put it in a keepsake box. But just seeing the joy, and I'm a teacher. I love seeing joy on kids' faces. So that's definitely a huge part of it. And I've heard stories every year about how I made Christmas, and also that makes me feel good. So why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, I know the folks down here in Raleigh really appreciate the fact that you do this. It's just such an endearing thing that you take on and that you have done for years now and have done it out of the goodness of your heart. I know my own kids have really appreciated it, and we love when they come in the mail. We've heard some of the sweetest stories about you just absolutely making their day and making their family's Christmas. So this is amazing that you are so willing to do this.
Thank you. I'm glad that you guys keep sending me stuff year after year. So thank you.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we are looking to make this even bigger than we have in the past. Talisa has a whole trunk that she can fill up with letters. So we have tried to make it a little bit easier by doing a Google form. So that way we can kind of put all those together quickly and get those shipped up to her, like she said, right outside of Thanksgiving. And then she journeys up and gives us a heads up on when to expect them. So if you want more information, please reach out for that. And then we look forward to seeing those videos and those photos dropping, and just be sure to tag all of us in that so that we can see the Christmas joy on everybody's faces. Talisa, thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for sending letters.